Yeah.
Let's bring in
this is
Doug
really
Boles.
sweet.
He's the president of IndyCar. Doug, it's so great to have you here. So it's so interesting. We had Griff and Charlie and I were at dinner with Adam last night, and we were discussing this guy who brings his date for his first date with this woman, brings her to the Indy 500, and we all decided that was setting the bar way too high for a first date, because how are you going to match that?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. But it's definitely a way to find out if the person you're going to spend time with likes what you like, right? If you bring them into Carb Day and all the excitement that goes on then. So there's amazing stories, as you guys know when you talk to the fans who've been coming for years. This is my 50th Indy 500 this year. Wow. Crazy, right? How long I've been coming, but there's so many fans that have been 60, 70, 80 Indy 500s.
So how long is it? How has it changed over those years?
The cool thing about the Indy 500 is so much of it is the same in terms of the pomp and circumstance, the way that we celebrate the men and women who've paid the ultimate sacrifice Memorial Day weekend. But then the technology's changed, right? So that's gotten different. The stadium's gotten better. The way we communicate with our fans through technology is different. But what makes it special is the things that you remember as a kid that your dad brought you to or whoever introduced you to, it sort of still stays the same. And it's just this American tradition, and that's part of what makes it special.
Yeah, and Doug, my hat's off to you because you've done a remarkable job. Last year was sold out, hadn't been sold out in about 10 years prior to that. Again, this year it's sold out, and you've leaned into making this experience so very special. For those that have come for generations, you're making it better. How are you able to do that?
Well, I think and that's the balancing act. You want those folks that have come forever to still believe it's their 500, but in order for us to really get better, you got to let the young people in. So we've got the EDM concert that goes on, 25,000 young adults. The Snake Pit in the middle of Turn 3 that takes place. All the activations that take place, getting folks involved. Our drivers are so transparent and available. That's part of what does it and gets people excited. It's really the fans that have sold this out. It's less about us. It's about the fans who come back and bring those first dates to the Indy 500 when they come.
Yeah, absolutely. What I love about this event is the tradition. We're coming up on 250 years of our own country's anniversary. What I'm seeing in Gen Z, we just had the priest on here. I feel like young people are wanting tradition. They want something that they can count on in a sporting event that every time they come back. Talk to me about that part of this event.
That's really true. Our logo this year is red, white, and blue to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. All of the tradition that leads up to the start of the Indy 500 is about celebrating our country and celebrating the moments that we have here. Back home again in Indiana, celebrating that everybody here, no matter where they're from, in those moments are Hoosiers. So that I do hear that from our fans, especially our younger fans as they come. It is part of what they want to be able to do. They want to celebrate. They want to know what's going to happen. They want to know when they get here the things they expect are going to happen. So I agree with you on that.
The milk, the bricks, all of that.
But you have made some upgrades to the Brickyard, some new audio features. Tell us about some of that.
So over the last, call it 10 years, we probably put $250 million into the facility to upgrade it. So it's not just seats, it's concession stands, it's restrooms. This year we've got a bunch of new audio. You think about this place is a mile long by half a mile wide, 275 acres, and to put a PA system through that whole thing is a significant project. Really updated those. The way we communicate through video around the facility, because it's so big you can't see all the way around, so you need that video. So all of those things are really customer experience investments that Roger Penske's asked us and allowed us to make.
And there's a chance we could see some history made here, particularly if Helio Castroneves wins a fifth. Talk to me about what we may get to see and experience tomorrow.
Well, Helio Castroneves, there's four-time winners. He's one of them. He's the only.
AJ, Alonso, Rick Mears.
Got it.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, absolutely. And so Helio's the only one who's got a chance to win 5. So that's a possibility. Catherine Legg, could she be the first female to win the Indianapolis 500? There's a lot of great stories throughout the starting field, but certainly everybody's got their eyes on Helio Castroneves. He's in his 50s, so he doesn't have a lot of years left if he wants to win that 5th one.
Gas prices are at a high right now, and yet this is sold out. People are driving all over the country to come here. It's a testament to Roger Penske. It's a testament to your leadership. Talk to me about that, but also I am dying to hear what your first experience was ever coming to this race.
Well, on the gas prices and pricing, one of the things we really pay attention to is we want it to be as affordable as possible for our fans who come. So we allow people to bring coolers, so they don't have to buy concessions from us, which is a really cool thing, and that helps. And then we try and keep our prices down. A GA ticket, if you've got 15 and under are free if an adult buys a GA ticket. So we want it to be family friendly. My first time in here is in the turn bit just behind us, walking in that gate 1 in 1977 with my dad, and as a kid, kid, we parked in the neighborhood walking with all the fans, and I still remember that moment. Every day I come to work, I think of my dad and those moments together, and there's so many stories throughout the paddock and throughout the whole fan base that tell those same kind of stories. They remember that first moment, and you kind of relive it every time you come here.
Well, you speak for millions of fans around the world who will be here in person and then tuning in to watch it. Doug Boles, thank you so much.
Well, thank you all for being here.
Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for being here. I love having you guys.
And congratulations.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.